What's up, Heather?
What's up, B?
Well, and what's up to all of y'all? Welcome back to Tortured Bourbon.
We're still here, we're still drinking whiskey, and we are still trying to keep B from quoting 90s rock lyrics for absolutely no reason.
That's not going to happen.
Constantly.
Not going to happen.
We'll see. If you like whiskey deep dives, awkward banter, and watching us accidentally mispronounce things, be sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
And also, why don't you go ahead and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and the Twitter, also known as X. But you know what you really could do? Just go to our website, torturedbourbon.com. We have little hot links, all those little things. And then you can read our blogs, see our rankings, merch, learn all about us, see a picture of Bandit and learn about his bio. And one day we'll even convince Heather to write a couple articles. It's going to be great.
It's all up here. It's all up here.
No one can read it up there.
I'll get it. I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, sure.
So today, we're going to put two big wheat whiskeys head to head. On one side...
Ivan Drago, I must break you.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Yep.
So on the right side here, we have the brand new Star Hill Farm American Wheat Whiskey, which is fresh out of Maker's Mark.
It's their left side.
Strong side. Yeah, your left, my right. We have the Star Hill Farms. It's from Maker's Mark, the year of our Lord 2025.
Fantastic.
Welcome to the game.
Now on the other side, you have the Bernheim Original Wheat Whiskey Barrel Proof, a powerhouse from Heaven Hill that turns up the wheat dial all the way up to 11. Turns it up to 11.
We're going to take you to see Spinal Tap, okay? So basically, we got two wheat bombs here, both from Kentucky, and they're both trying to show you what happens when the star of the show is wheat instead of rye.
So first up, Star Hill Farm American Wheat Whiskey. This is a brand new project from Maker's Mark, and this comes straight from their estate. And if you'd like to learn more about it, Heather's going to give you some information, but you can also click right above my devil's horns right here.
We may or may not have done a solo ep on this one. So they have been going deep into grain. They've been growing tons of different varietals, studying the soils, obsessing over local yeast. This bottle is a true American wheat whiskey. So that means that it is at least 51% wheat in the mash bill.
Yeah. It's aged between 5 and 6 years and bottled. This one is bottled at, I think, about 114 proof.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
And the MSRP, the recommended MSRP is around $100. They were hard to find. I don't even think it was sold in North Carolina ABC stores.
No, our local benefactor hooked us up with a taste.
Yep.
So
and we've
tried to be very judicious.
Very
with it.
judicious.
It's very good.
We're going to return it in a very, very sealed bag and say thank you.
Yes, we are.
Official notes on this are soft caramel, honey, sweet biscuit, and a delicate oat spice. So basically, breakfast table in whiskey form.
Love me some sweet biscuit.
With some honey.
I think I'm going to ask my mommy to make me some biscuits.
So really, a homemade biscuit sounds amazing
She
right now.
makes good biscuits. All right.
Now I'm hungry.
I'm sorry. Now what's up next?
We're going to do the Bernheim.
There we go.
Barrel Proof. It's from Heaven Hill, and it's one of the few widely available wheat whiskeys. And the barrel proof version just hit shelves last year.
Now Bernheim's mash bill is at least 51% wheat with corn and malted barley, making up the rest. Aging at 79 years, bottled at a barrel proof strength, which for this bottle...
122, I believe.
122.6.
Oh, well, excuse me. Gotta add that 0.6.
Can't help it.
So this Bernheim really is a heavyweight of the wheat whiskey category.
Mm-hmm.
It comes in at around $65. Am I correct, Producer Katie?
In North Carolina.
In North Carolina.
MSRP.
Yeah.
Correct.
Which we feel is pretty fair for a full-proof, age-stated wheat whiskey.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We know in some states it costs a little more because it's not as readily available as their Bernheim regular strength.
Mm-hmm.
Katie's Corner. Heaven Hill.
Heaven Hill says you should taste caramel, honey, baked bread, subtle oak, and a long, warm finish, which, knowing you two, will translate into Pop-Tarts and graham crackers.
We were having graham crackers earlier, and they're wonderful. I love me a graham cracker.
They're so good.
Graham crackers are perfect. Make s'mores.
They're good on their own.
You can put them in a chocolate eclair.
A nice little graham cracker crust.
Yeah, with the chocolate big de eclair. put the chocolate on top, you put the graham crackers, you put
They're
the
so
vanilla
versatile,
custard.
honestly.
I don't know what the problem is with like graham crackers.
There's nothing.
What if you put cinnamon on? You get cinnamon graham crackers. Oh, cinnamon sugar graham crackers.
They're really good.
They're Teddy Grahams.
Basically.
Teddy Grahams are
delicious.
It's still graham. Yep.
The graham flavor is underrated.
Now, Goldfish came out with a Teddy Graham like gold. Oh no!
Is it good?
It's not cheesy. It's.
I get you.
Oh,
But is it good?
To die for.
Okay, I'm
It
trying.
is to die for.
I love that.
Y'all
cinnamon
gonna
sugar
keep
flavor.
talking about crackers and cookies, or are you gonna try drinking your whiskey?
Tortured
fair.
graham crackers.
But I did tell y'all I was hungry, especially when this one over here was like biscuits, and my mom's gonna make them, and then honey, and that just sounds delicious. And then we start talking about graham crackers.
All right, so here we go.
All right, Star Hill first, right?
So really, what we're saying is, we're trying to find, knowing that this is so hard to find. It's a new release. It's a little pricier. How do they compare?
How do they compare?
Because this is a Suntory product. For those of you who don't know, that's Jim Beam. So Suntory owns Jim Beam, who owns Maker's
Mark.
And this is Heaven Hill. So you're talking about
And we also wanted to compare too, because while obviously there's a lot of wheated bourbons on the market,
yeah, these are wheat whiskey.
the wheat whiskeys are not quite as prevalent, I would say.
And the other one we could have thrown up here, but we don't have a bottle of it, is the they make a good wheat whiskey. Middle West. Middle West makes a good wheat whiskey.
What don't they make well?
That's true. Yeah.
All right. Are we going to taste this?
Yeah.
You want to?
Mm-hmm. All right, so we ranked it high last time, but I actually like it better now.
Mm-hmm. Why?
All right, I'm not expecting a wheated bourbon, which I shouldn't have been to begin with, and I explained that before, right?
Yeah, but you got that off your mind and off your palate expectation.
What I've got now is I've got a nice chewy, grainy whiskey. It's got a little sweetness up front. It's got a little crunch. For those, to me, and I know I don't know if other people experience this. To me, some chew more and some more a little more slickish. Right,
I think it's the viscosity. We
yes,
talked about
there
that
we go.
before.
Oh, there's the word, viscosity.
That's a good word.
And this the viscosity to me, there's a little more chew to it.
Mm-hmm. I do get the little hint of caramel at the front. Mm-hmm. This one has more of a molasses feel to me.
And that caramel hangs out on your lips a little bit.
It does. But there is definitely an oak spice at the end.
Yes, and
sure.
and that's where that's got to come from the barrel, right?
Yeah,
I mean it's got
it has
because
to.
it's
Yeah.
but it's a nice blend of sweet and oak, and it has a different pronouncement than most wheated bourbons that we've tried.
Yeah, and it does not taste like regular Maker's Mark.
Oh no.
No.
Well, yeah, that A, that's a bourbon, and B,
Right, but I'm saying.
But no, it doesn't.
This is a totally different product from Maker's Mark.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it is. Now, when I travel to a state that decides that I'm allowed to purchase this,
Right.
they haven't decided maybe we shouldn't
I think-
bring something from Beam Suntory because they'll never sell because they don't know what they're doing.
We should maybe just go to Star Hill Farms.
I'm all for it.
You think they'd let me harvest some grain?
Sure, I watched you use a power saw for the first time. Harvesting grain's the absolutely next step to that.
It is.
I mean,
it is. I've gone out there.
You've never
pulled some corn.
You've never cut your own grass.
Next, we have the Bernheim official wheat whiskey.
I'm just making that you want to go harvest wheat, but you've never run a lawnmower.
There's a first. I will go out right now and learn how to mow the lawn.
It's not hard. No, hold on. Pause. That's not an indictment. You stated that you have never mowed a lawn.
I have not.
And then you said, you think they'll let me go hard? Yeah, they're going to let you run the harvester. Just like that. You've never run a push-behind mower.
They will.
Get in that,
I've driven a tractor, though. That's what's weird.
Get in that $800,000 harvester.
I've driven a tractor, though. Like, I've driven a tractor, but I haven't.
Was it doing anything?
It was.
Was it plowing?
Moving.
Okay, it wasn't plowing.
I've driven one time with my pawpaw while it was plowing.
This is not a woman.
No.
This is not a woman thing.
I didn't take it that way.
Right.
No, I'm
just saying.
I'm answering your question.
Before we run a harvester,
I've driven it by myself when it wasn't doing anything. I have been on it with my pawpaw and with my daddy Clyde when they were plowing with it.
And what size were you at that time?
Small enough to be on a lap.
Okay. So before we go run a harvester at Star Hill, Well, how don't you just do a push
I'll
push
start
behind
practicing.
There we go. Just at least know what an engine.
I'll bring my own donkey. I'll just hook it up, and don't you like walk behind it?
You know, and oh wow, I don't ever want you. No, no.
Well, you can plow with a donkey, but you can't harvest grain with a donkey. I know that.
Holy shit.
You can plow with a donkey. Have you ever watched Little House on the Prairie?
Oh my god, we just talked.
You can.
I really don't think you understand how I'm going to rent a tiller just for you to run it. Just see how hard it is to run a gas engine tiller that is doing all the work for you, and all you've got to do is like hold on, and then let you imagine trying to get a mule to pull this till through the earth and be like, yeah, it's just like that. Just,
I didn't say it wasn't hard. So compared to the Star Hill Farm, I taste the grain a little more with this one.
It's also stronger for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one hits you in the top of your palate a little more.
Mm-hmm. You don't get quite the burst of sweetness that you get with the Star Hill.
No, this gives you more grain forward. Mm-hmm. It's not as well balanced. It's more up in the palate. Viscosity's still there. Mm-hmm. Both of these, I'll tell you what part of it is. Both of it, I think wheat whiskeys dry up
fast.
Right? So you end up chewing more. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's me. I don't know. I've never chewed in anyone else's mouth. That would be a little weird.
Thank you, B.
You're welcome.
For the visual. I tend to drink more water when we're drinking these. Because it does dry out.
And that's saying something for you. Because
I'm like a camel, basically.
Yeah, you basically are set for the desert.
Hey, I am well hydrated for whatever circumstance may arise. I'm ready to go out there and plow with the donkey, okay?
However, you go plow with the donkey or the mule or the horse.
Horse might be better.
Using the John Deere.
Yeah. I like to use horsepower.
There you go.
That's why it's named that, by the way, y'all.
Yes. And you know what? I bet everyone knew that.
If any of you didn't know that, please leave a comment and let us know.
And don't lie.
All right. What were you going to talk about that was relevant to whiskey?
Probably nothing. The wheat whiskey, I think it is a very good example of a true wheat whiskey. I have no problems with it. The Star Hill
is better.
Yeah, the Star Hill's better. If you like wheat whiskey, if you want to give it a shot, go grab the Bernheim. You don't have to get the barrel proof. We got the barrel proof because we like
high proof stuff. I would say
why drink 2 drinks when you can drink one?
Or drink 2 of this one. I think we're doing a comparison here between a high hush your mouth versus a solid that dog will hunt, in my opinion. Which is not disparaging. It's good.
Now there still is sweetness. It's just there's a lot more.
It's much more grain forward.
There's still and there's more. That 122.6 proof, there's significantly more alcohol.
That beginning flavor is very different between the Star Hill. I just did them back to back. And the beginning of the palate, which obviously sets the tone, is just very different. Yeah. This one the Star Hill starts out sweet. The Bernheim starts out with a little more grain forward. It's not necessarily a negative. It's just a difference. And I think overall the Star Hill Farm whiskey develops out a little more. It kind of blossoms.
So, are they trying to take the Heaven Hill grain glass and go, yeah, baby, gotcha?
I hope so. Let's go. Let's rumble.
Rumble.
Sure.
Right. So at the end of the day, we're ranking this one higher.
It's weird that it's the same price point, huh?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we're ranking this one at high hush your mouth.
I am. Do you agree?
You're bringing this one in at that dog. Okay. All right. Cool.
What are you thinking? What do you think?
Yeah. You can go find this one. But part of this experiment was, are they
comparable?
Are they comparable, or can you get an experience from one or the other? And the answer is no.
No. This is not a replacement for that. That's not.
Nope.
That's not dissing this.
And it's not even a.
It's not supposed to be.
Well, it's not even a get. It doesn't even get you in a ballpark.
No, it's just very different.
Yeah.
Very different. Look at the pretty color of this one. This one is a beautiful color. It is a really pretty, like, dark mahogany amber color.
It is. It's gorgeous.
It is. It's a beautiful.
And then they have that.
I'm obsessed with their whole pack.
well,
the
no,
beveled glass.
The beveled glass and that amber's gorgeous.
I'm obsessed with the
they
packaging.
match up the color on the. They do a good job.
I'm just obsessed with all of it. I mean, it's down to the fact that the labels are 100% recycled from, Maker's Mark paper waste and wheat fibers, and I mean,
it's a state certified.
My thought is hey, if you're gonna claim it, go all in, and they go all the way in.
Yeah, and if you look at the back of the packaging, they got like 36 different certifications back here. So there you go.
Yeah, they're going all in, which I appreciate. So, either way though, if you like wheat whiskey, this will probably not disappoint you.
No, I think
and you can find it, as B pointed out.
If you've never had a wheat whiskey, and if you've never had a wheat whiskey, and there's a significant difference between a wheated bourbon and a wheat whiskey.
Yes, there is.
The next time you're at a decent bar,
give it a try.
Find a Bernheim up there, or find the Middle West wheat whiskey and give it a try.
Give it a half pour.
And just give it a try, because you need to. Mm-hmm. Frankly,
you should.
You
honestly.
should. You should
no
have
reason
a reference.
not to.
You should have a reference.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And we did go all in with the barrel proof. So
we did, but that tends to be how B and I roll.
Yeah.
if it isn't 100, we're skeptical.
In the comments, if you could avoid talking about Bitcoin, but if you could talk about wheat whiskey or bourbon or
something we should try,
or anything for that matter besides Bitcoin, and I will talk about that later. But hit that like and subscribe button and follow us through going to torturedbourbon.com and reading some of my rants. They won't take you long.
They're good, actually.
They all have comments turned on, so you can.
They're good. And
you can
debate
rant,
him, rip him a new one.
Come on now.
But you love to engage.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just don't. Well, okay.
But don't be mean to you personally.
No, I don't care.
But you can critique your opinion on things, right? There's a fine line.
Yeah, you can be wrong. It's fine.
See, that's the problem. This one's never been wrong. So
I was wrong once.
You have it marked down somewhere.
Yeah, I do, actually.
That's what my family says about me, too.
There we go.
All right. So we will see y'all next time for more questionable decisions, although I think this was a good one.
Yeah, this was bad.
And until that time,
cheers y'all.